What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis, and live discussion that we do every trading day, Monday to Friday. So today is the first day of trading week, and as you know that we have seen couple of weeks the market was in a sideways movement. We see this is the first week where we see the market started to trend, and we can expect some good trading opportunity coming up in this week. So this is the first day of trading. It's very important to look at all of them one by one to see how we can find trading opportunity even in this live session. So before I begin this session, guys, make sure you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let's begin first of all with some of the hottest pair, such as on the gold. What we see, we are running a trade on gold, short trade, which is little bit in drawdown. Let's see how it plays out. So for me, what I think that there is a 50-50 chance now for gold to drop or to go up again to test the high of the weekly zone. Now what we see that initially once the market open, if we look at the first of all 4-hour perspective, the previous session's candle, we saw that there was a strong liquidity grab from this zone, and that is the reason why I have sold gold, is because as you can see, if I replay this candle here, what we see that from this level where there is a resistance zone here, the price has broken this resistance here, grabbed a good amount of liquidity, and from that resistance level we see that gold has a strong rejection. Now what we see that from the first of all, if you look at the bigger picture monthly, from the monthly perspective, what we see, gold after back-to-back 3 months strong bullish move, this month after grabbing liquidity from this resistance, gold has a strong rejection. Now what I see that, as you can see, a long-term bull market, but we can expect on gold a retracement. So if we take our Fibonacci for this move, starting of this move to the end of the move, we see that gold has come to a zone where we can expect it to come at least 38.2% Fibonacci level on gold. Now this is the zone that we are expecting gold to come and test this support zone. So with that in mind, from the higher time frame perspective, we can expect a drop, but at the same time we might see a little bit of upward movement on the lower time frame. As I mentioned, there is a 50-50 probability. Now if we look at the weekly, once the market opened, primarily we have seen a drop. Currently we see that the price has created a higher low on the weekly. Now there is a probability for gold to, what I think that even without testing the higher part of the long week on the weekly, we could see that gold coming down and testing this weekly 20 EMA, which is also previous resistance zone, turning support here on gold. And what I think that gold highly likely that will drop to this level. Now if we look at daily perspective, what I see that from the daily, there was a doji last day of trading week, and from this doji we see as soon as market open and a downward movement. Now first day is very important. As we have seen on the first day, there is a bearish move. What I think that if I close this candle and replay, what we see that basically the previous session, there was a candle. This candle is a strong bearish candle that has a strong liquidity grab from this resistance zone. So with that liquidity grab from this resistance, what I think that gold may continue to drop, and I think in that sense this is the resistance level. The price was moving along this channel, and what I think that gold may continue to drop in this direction. At the same time, as I mentioned, it is not impossible to see that gold has a big bounce, and in that case we might see that gold is coming to this this weekly. If we take the weekly high of this weekly doji, what we could see that the price probably will testing this high of this weekly zone, and in that case we might see even gold is going up to test this resistance level. There is a probability to happen. So let's see. Still, I think that still gold is bearish, because you can see that back to back, starting from this liquidity grab during this news time, we saw there is a strong movement down, followed by this consolidation. There has been another movement, bigger consolidation. So basically every time the price was dropping, creating an impulse and consolidating. Now this time this consolidation is highly bearish than two other zone, because you see there is a bull flag, bear flag here, and from that bear flag we have seen a rejection and breakdown. Now we see gold is consolidating in a falling channel, and what I think that gold is highly likely that will continue to drop in this direction. So let's see which way the market will be heading, and we will be pushing, we will be waiting for a potential drop. And let me know in the chat, guys, which way you are thinking gold might be doing, what you think that gold is likely to do, and then we'll go from there. Let me know in the chat what's your opinion about gold, and how many of you trading gold, what's your idea. So looking at Angie, hi coach, thank you very much. Angie, good evening coach, thank you. Good evening, hello coach, thank you. Good day coach, to learn from you. Yeah, thank you very much. Kakulan, hello. Edit US100 sir, thank you very much. So let's look at, so we have looked at gold, what I think that gold might continue to drop. Now I'll be looking at some other instrument, looking at, let's look at the euro dollar. I think that along with the gold, so they basically move almost in the similar fashion. So if you look at euro dollar on the monthly perspective, what I see that on euro dollar from the monthly, what I see that euro dollar, as you can see, this is the monthly price action. There is a strong impulse on the monthly on euro dollar. This is a big impulsive move to the upside. With that impulse, what we have seen that this month euro dollar has broken this monthly resistance zone, grab liquidity, and we see that the price again from this resistance zone is rejecting. So as you can see, euro dollar back to back 4 months in a strong bullish move. We can expect now a retracement. So this is how the market moves, as you know that, guys. There will be an impulse, and then there will be a correction. So if we take our Fibonacci for this move, from starting of this move to the end of the move, what we can expect that euro dollar is to drop at least to 38.2% Fibonacci level. This is what I'm expecting on euro dollar. So if you look at weekly perspective on euro dollar, back to back the previous week, you saw that there was a pin bar with a very strong liquidity gap. There's a big pin bar, followed by, we saw that there is a narrower bearish candle. Now this week so far, once the market open, we have seen after breaking this high, now the price is going up for a deeper retracement. Now there is a resistance zone here. You can see this is a resistance level on euro dollar, and if I look at daily, what I think that euro dollar is still, after testing this previous, if we readjust this level on the daily, we see that this is the resistance zone, and from this resistance level, okay, this support zone turning resistance here, we can expect a drop on euro dollar. So if we look at the 4-hour perspective, we see that this is the support here, okay, back to back to 4-hour perspective support, which is turning resistance here on the 4-hour perspective on euro dollar. And I think that the price is highly likely that will test this support turning resistance, and from here we can expect a rejection, or at least the price to go ahead and test this zone, and from that level we can expect euro dollar to continue to drop. So from the lower time frame perspective, as you can see, euro dollar has a very strong drop, and if we take our Fibonacci in this one as well, as you can see, 38.2% Fibonacci level on euro dollar, which is the previous support here, turning resistance, and we can expect from this level euro dollar to continue to drop in this direction. So what I think that euro dollar as well still there is a probability to drop to complete a monthly Fibonacci level in this direction. So let me know in the chat, guys. Anisha, hi sir, not trading gold today. Can we please look at Eurusdjpy? Absolutely, we'll look at it. Hi coach USL, thank you very much. Thank you. It's loud and so it's not loud and clear. Can't you hear me properly, guys? Let me know in the chat. Is my sound loud and clear? Isn't loud and clear, guys? Can you let me know in the chat if my sound is loud and clear? Okay, thank you very much. At least let me know in the chat, guys, what you are up to, if you can hear me properly. Thank you very much for letting me know in the chat. Yes, coach, clear. Thank you very much. Okay, awesome. So let me look at now, as you can see, GBP Okay, what we see that, guys, on GBP first of all, we saw that there was a very strong momentum on GBP If we look at the monthly, as you can see, GBP showing a very strong bullish price action from the monthly perspective, from this previous resistance zone, turning support here on GBP back to back 3 months. We have seen a very strong bullish momentum on GBP and this is the monthly price action. What we see that from this support, we saw back to back 3 months creating a series of higher low. GBP started to rise up, and what I think that if I look at the weekly, this is the first day of trading week. As you can see, the price opened with a weekless candle and then has a very strong bounce. Now if we look at daily, we see that from the daily perspective, this is the previous resistance zone that has broken on the daily. There's a very strong momentum on GBP. So 4-hour perspective, we see that the price has a big strong impulse to the upside on GJ. Okay, so with that impulse, the price has broken all this resistance level with this long candle. The price has broken out of this level, and what I think that GBP highly likely, after testing this previous resistance as support, we can expect the price to continue to go up. So from my point of view, GBP as well, highly bullish. Guys, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. When you give a big thumbs up, and also use the live chat to ask any question, that really helps the channel to go up in the search engine, to be visible to more people. Thank you very much for your help in the channel. Let me know in the chat also what's your thought. I said, tell me today about gold. Yeah, we'll look at gold again. Okay, so what we look at gold now, as I mentioned earlier on gold, that gold to me is highly, that I think that this instrument is bearish. So if we look at exactly on the 5 minutes time frame, on the lower time frame, we see that gold, this is the 5 minutes time frame. As you can see, after creating an overextended market on the 5 minutes on gold, we have seen that this market has a very strong rejection from this bottom as well. Now at this point, after the previous session's candle, now previous session's candle is quite important. As you can see, the price in fact grabbed liquidity from this resistance level here, as you can see, and with that liquidity grab, what we see that gold penetrated this resistance. Okay, from this resistance level, we have seen that the price grabbed liquidity and then started to drop. So this liquidity grab is quite important, because when you see, this is the first candle of the sessions. Okay, now when you see the price grab liquidity from that important level, there is a high probability that this price will continue to drop. Let's see. And also you can see that if we look at even the 1 hour chart, we see that gold is in this channel here. Okay, so this is the channel gold was moving along this zone, and also we see that there is a support zone here on gold. Okay, and we see basically the price was moving along this channel. Okay, and I think that the price will continue to drop in this direction, high probability. Okay, so gold, as you can see, this is 1 hour chart. The price is in a resistance zone, and what I think that gold will continue to drop, and let's see how it does. So we at least we could see that gold might continue to move along this channel here. Okay guys, so what I think that pardon me, this is the 1 hour chart, and this is the opening of the week, okay, on gold, starting of this move, and then we saw this, the price has come to this support zone and then has gone up to this resistance level, grab liquidity, and with that liquidity grab we have seen that gold has dropped to this support level. Okay, so with that support level, what we see that, what I think that gold might continue to drop in this direction. Okay guys, so if we look at further lower time frame, such as on the 15 minutes, we see that the price basically moving along this channel, where there is, the price was moving along this resistance zone, and I think that the price highly likely that will respect this resistance here. Okay, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. So along this resistance zone we could see that, you know, that gold might continue to drop, creating series of lower high and lower low. So let's see what happened. And so this is the 1 hour chart, which is almost closing here. Okay, so along this level we could potentially see that gold, I think that this resistance will be respected, and that's a very crucial point on gold, which is highly likely that gold might continue to drop. So this is a 1 hour chart, and we could see a 1 hour candle close in just maybe in 10 minutes time, and I think that the price will respect this resistance level and will continue to drop. Let's see in the progression of this session, guys. We'll look at how gold is performing. In the meantime, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel, and also don't hesitate to ask any question if you have. Here for hello coach, gold kindly, yeah, absolutely, please trade gold Rahul, yeah, absolutely. So let's look at even the 5 minutes. Okay, so what we see that on gold, this is the 5 minutes chart, and from this resistance the price is consolidating along this level. Okay, so me know how many trade would you recommend a day. Me know it depends on, it depends, everyone has a different kind of trading approach. For me, it depends on what trading style you have. So if you are a day trader, maybe 1-2 day trades per day. If you are a scalper, sometime more, but yeah, scalper sometime trade more. But for swing trader, you 1 or 2 trades a day. It depends. Someday maybe you don't have any trade at all, someday you might have quite a few trades. So basically will completely depending on what is your trading style, and what kind of instrument you are trading. It add up, all those things together will give you an idea of how many trade you should trade. And also it depends on everyone's individual's trading style. Everyone is different. So let's say if you are trading on the 5 minutes, or if you are trading on the daily chart, will be completely different. So what time frame you are trading, what's your trading style will determine, in fact, what's your trading style, and how many trade you should trade per day. It depends completely on this one. So let's look at this is gold that I mentioned, that I think that if the price fail to break this resistance zone, we might see that gold again coming down to this level of support. Okay, it will completely depend on how it is doing. Okay guys, so okay guys, in the meantime, I'll just take a break for half a minute, guys. I'll be back, don't leave me. I'll come back and we'll discuss further on this one. One moment, just a half a minute break. Okay guys, so I'm back. Thank you very much for being patient with me. Okay guys, so all right, so let's look at now we see the dollar Swiss franc, we see some weakness in dollar again. Okay, so if that's the case, we might see that gold might be getting stronger in the meantime. Okay, we are seeing that some of the instrument, especially the DXY, we see that from here, from this resistance, we see some movement to the downside after this doji. So if we look at the daily on DXY, what we see that from the daily perspective, from this rejection zone, we see some movement to the downside. So some weakness coming in DXY after this doji. So if we look at the weekly perspective, I think that from DXY at least will test this level here. Okay, this is the previous resistance zone, which is turning support, and from this level we might see that some bullish move again on DXY. So I'm just looking at all of them, and exactly in the similar we see that GBP USD, okay, so GBP USD as well, after this breaking this daily low, okay, from this support, we have seen a very strong bounce on GBP USD as well. So with this bounce, what I think that now GBPUSD, this is what exactly expected on, as you can see, this is the weekly doji on GBPUSD. Now from this weekly doji, we see that some movement to the upside, and what I think that the price might break this resistance level. And looking at daily, what we see that from the 4 hour as well, GBPUSD, highly likely that the price might go up and test this resistance zone here. Okay, so it could be that GBPUSD might go, this is the daily chart, as you can see. I think that the price will go ahead and test this daily 20 EMA on GBPUSD, and from this level we might see that again the price is, you know, rejecting. So if we look at the 4 hour, so this is the daily chart where there is a daily 20 EMA, and what we could see that the price might test this daily 20 EMA, and from this zone we might see another rejection. So basically, after testing this daily support, and we see that GBPUSD as well is going up, this is what exactly in fact expected in my weekly forex forecast. Probably have seen that. Now from the 4 hour perspective, we see the price is heading to that level. Now if we draw this level here on the daily 20 EMA on GBPUSD, so yeah, that could be the zone that we might be looking for potential selling opportunity on GBP USD. Okay guys, so from the lower time frame perspective, I think that we might see some bullish move on GBP USD. Okay, so for the short term, this is yeah, and then from this level we might see that from this zone we could see some rejection. Okay, but guys, let me know. Okay, so we could see that. Okay, so from the higher time frame perspective, GBP USD, we saw, you see that GBP USD has a head and shoulder here. Okay, so this is support here. Okay, support here, support here, support here, which is turning resistance here. And with that support turning resistance, what we can expect now, GBP USD to have a bounce from this level. Now at this point, what I think that highly likely the price might, from as the price already created a neckline on the head and shoulder, we can expect this price to be tested as resistance and then to continue to drop. So let's see what happened over the progression of this session. We'll understand how the price might do. For me, okay, I'll be really happy to sell GBPUSD if the price break this high. Okay, so there is a high here. Okay, so from my perspective, I think the GBPUSD going to a zone where we might find selling opportunities. So this is the channel, as you can see on GBPUSD on the lower time frame created previously with this head and shoulder, the price has broken down. Now going up for testing this support as a resistance level. So looking at GJ, you can see that GJ is very strongly bullish. I think that, you know, what happened early today, we saw that yen get very weaker, you know, especially the dollar yen as well. We have seen that very weakness on yen with the strengthening on GBP. GBP JPY has a very strong bullish move. This is the daily candle that has a very strong momentum to the upside. If we look at the monthly on GJ, what we see that creating series of higher low on GJ, we have seen this big bullish move to the upside. If we look at the weekly, we see the same thing. The price was creating series of higher low along the zone. Okay, now we see that every week the price was creating series of higher low, and if you closely look at this, is in fact historically a bullish market. Okay, so this is historical bullish market. There was a long liquidity gap here on the weekly, big move, and then we saw every week the price was creating series of higher low. Finally, the today is the first day of trading week, and we saw that after creating a weekly candle, there is a very strong bullish move to the upside. If we look at the daily, we have seen that on the daily as well, the price was creating this series of higher low and then breaking to the upside. Okay, so with this bullish engulfer on GBP JPY, what we see that this is the neckline. Okay, this is the resistance zone that is broken to the upside on GBP JPY with this big bullish candle on GBP JPY. What we see that this is the resistance level, which is turning support here, and could be a very good, I think that, you know, after closing of this candle, we might find a new change of, you know, a trend, because GBP JPY, you can see that there was a long consolidation here and the price was moving, you know, in a downward, in a downtrend, and then with this previous resistance level here turning support, what we saw that the price has broken out, and what I think that after testing this level, we can expect GBP JPY to go up, go to the upside. So from the 4-hour perspective as well, we see the price hitting this support here, which is turning resistance here, resistance here. Now the price has broken out back to back 4 session with strong bullish candles, and I think that the price at some point, we could see the price is coming back down here to test this level as a support, and we should find, you know, a bullish trading opportunity along this zone, and I will be a bull on GBP JPY, and I think that that's a starting of a new uptrend, because if you closely look at, you see there's a long week candle that has a strong liquidity gap in it, and also this is the support level, and quite a few times the price grabbed liquidity multiple times on GBP JPY. Okay guys, so let's see what happened. We'll jump on a trade as soon as we will find any opportunity. In the meantime guys, can you see me in camera properly? I think that there's a little bit of you can see me properly. Okay, it's a very strong bullish move on GJ. Okay, a very strong bullish move on GBP So with that on gold, coming back to the gold again. Okay, I think the gold forming again a bearish price action. Okay, so as I mentioned that guys, gold, you can see the previous session there was a candle that has a strong liquidity grab in it. Okay, there is a strong liquidity grab, and with that liquidity grab, okay, we saw that this session the price basically tested some part of this zone, and we see now the price is slowly rejecting. So from the very lower time frame perspective, we see gold, you can see in the 5 minutes, the previous session there was a middleman, price slowly retracing to the downside on on this one. Let's see which way the market will be heading. The price slowly, I think that, this is the channel, okay, very important channel, and if the price again coming back to this channel here, then we might see even break of this channel, okay, which is not unusual to see. Now to open a trade, we need to see, this is the 15-minute chart, or even in the 5-minute chart, we need to see the price is on a resistance, and especially has created an overextended market, then we can find entry opportunity. Okay guys, give a big thumbs up, please subscribe to the channel, and also if anyone looking for a regulated broker, there is a link in the description area for EverTrade. You can use them, they're regulated by SEC and many other areas, so you can use them for your trading, tight spread. They have no commission, and also there is a bonus available 40% for if you're in an eligible country. You can use the code given in the description area. So let me look at now dollar yen. Okay, so dollar yen, also we are in a bullish on dollar yen. Okay, now let me tell you what's happening with dollar yen. Okay, before I go to dollar yen, let me look at the chat, guys. Okay, so US30, thank you very much. Pranab Gold, can you check dollar yen please? Yeah, absolutely, we'll look at it. Coach, can you take a look at CHFJPY? Yeah, absolutely. Euro dollar, good day coach, it's nice to see you again. Thank you Simon, thank you very much to see you. Can you look at Euro USD? Yeah, absolutely, I'll look at it. Good day coach, good day traders, no problems, thank you. The 5 minutes strategy you posted on YouTube recently, can you please do the practical in live streaming? Yeah, absolutely, why not? This is exactly the 5 minutes strategy. Let me show you guys. We'll do that a lot. I'm just waiting something to be aligned. We'll do a lot of them. You see that today, if you look at the gold on, you'll see this strategy at work. Now as you can see, you see this gold has broken this resistance level here, okay, with this long wick candle. This long wick doji is more than 2 ATR. So let me show you exactly how this is strategy at work. You see this, let me replay this chart, and then we'll see exactly how. You can see that this resistance is broken, okay, this is the resistance highest point of this zone, okay, which is the starting of this level. So when you see a dip and wait for the highest point, the resistance important level to be broken, and we see this doji, the price is broken. If you place your ATR indicator on the chart, okay, you see that, so there is 2.63, and if you measure this one is around 3 point something, so which is pretty qualified for this. So you see a long candle has broken this level, and if you replay this chart, you can see there was in fact a quite good movement happen with this double top formation. Big move happen on gold from that level. Okay, so it's always at work, and we'll do a lot of trading on this. This is one of my favorite trading strategy, guys. I shared with you on YouTube for free. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to press that bell notification. If you want to learn more of the premium strategy that we have in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, there is a link in the description. You can visit our website, join us to learn our strategies, and also trade with us every day that we are trading in our academy. Okay, so whereas in dollar yen, Okay, with the dollar yen, what we see, let me look at the daily. First of all, we see the dollar yen has a very strong bounce from this daily support zone. Now we see the dollar yen, let me draw this level here. Okay, there is a previous resistance level on dollar yen. Okay, so resistance here, turning support here. Okay, now with that resistance turning support, we have seen there is a support here with this long wick candle. The price penetrated that support zone here to the downside, grab liquidity. Okay, and then the price has rejected to the upside on dollar yen. So this is a daily candle that you can see, and if we draw this trend line here, we see that this is a quite long-term support on the daily. The price penetrated that level to the downside, grab strong liquidity, and we have seen that dollar yen with that strong liquidity grab, the price rejected to the upside. Now what I think that dollar yen, this is a daily chart, and I think that because you can see that long-term price action was bearish on dollar yen, creating series of lower high and lower low. Okay, so with that, now we say that there was a long consolidation here, and then the price grabbed liquidity from this support zone on dollar yen. Okay, this is a support level here, and we saw that with that liquidity grab, this is an impulse to the upside. Okay, and we have seen there's a liquidity gap here as well. Okay, with this back-to-back two liquidity gap, the price, I think that there is a change of trend here. Okay, from downtrend to the uptrend. And if we look at the 4 hour, we see that dollar yen basically created this movement to the upside. So this is the impulse in the beginning of the week, first day. The price now slowly retracing, and what I think that this price at least will go to the monthly resistance level here. Okay, I'm long on GBP CAD. Close, please check. GBP CAD long. I don't know how to look at it. I saw that there was a bearish move. I'll look at it. US30, please absolutely look at it. Thanks for videos, learning a lot. No problems, thank you very much. IGJ, please absolutely. AUD USD, yes sure. Euro USD, absolutely. GBP JPY come down, going up, no problems. Dollar yen, please. Yeah, we'll look at it. US30, please. Thumbs up, guys. No problems. Mohana, thank you very much for being here. Should you wait for CPI to trade dollar and gold? I'll look at it. Euro CAD. Good evening, wizard. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Latif. Just open by 113. Let's see what's give me. No problems, Suleiman. Thank you very much. Okay, so you see that I'm coming back to gold over and over again because we are on a trade on gold, short trade. I was pretty confident that gold will drop, and we sold gold. Let's see how it plays out. For me, if I look at the monthly, okay, but I think that we see that there was, in fact, this is the monthly rejection from the top. Now I'm looking at monthly again. The reason is always when you look at the higher time frame, you will find a clear direction in the market. Now from the higher time frame perspective on gold, we see this is the big move here, followed by this correction to the downside. Now we take our Fibonacci from this level to this, we see that the price 38.2% Fibonacci level. And if we look at the weekly perspective, what we see that from the weekly, from this doji, the price has as a rejection primarily. So if we look at daily here, what we see that from the daily perspective, gold, there was a big impulse on the daily followed by this consolidation, and we saw there was another move, okay, followed by narrower doji. Okay, so from my point of view, what I think that we might see a drop. Okay, the way the price is forming, potentially see a drop. Now if we look at the further lower time frame on the 4-hour, we see that basically creating a lower high in this level, we might see that the price, you know, coming down. So from that perspective, see this current candle is closing 32 minutes, right? So which is still bearish to me. You can see that gold basically after liquidity grab here, you know, I talk about liquidity grab, guys. How many of you in fact know about liquidity grab or have concern about? Let me know so that I know exactly you understand it. So basically there is a strong liquidity grab in this level here. So with that liquidity grab, price created a lower high, okay, grabbing liquidity from here, and you can see that the bulls couldn't create a new higher high. Okay, instead so far it's creating a, you know, weaker doji. So weaker doji in fact could lead to further rejection. The reason is when, you know, say the trend is down, okay, if the buyers not getting enough fuel, we could see that the price basically, you know, coming down. And this is why I have opened this sell trade from this level, is because when you see this kind of liquidity gap, in fact there is a high probability for this price to continue to drop. Okay guys, so what I think, then you can see slowly gold is melting, and looking at for the lower time frame, okay, so we see that dollar yen and gold both moving in the direction that we expected. um, I'm just looking at all those pairs, guys, which way the market is heading. GJ looks like very strongly, bullish now with this big impulse. Okay, we see that this candle also having a very strong movement on GBP okay, so which is in fact a very strongly bullish market. Okay, so this is the daily chart on GBP. There is a very strong movement to the upside. And this is the resistance level. When GBP will continue to go up now, because that this is a long-term bullish market. Okay, series of higher lows been created, and if you look at the weekly as well, it's a start of another movement, and we see that you see the series of higher lows, smooth trend line here on the weekly. This candle highly likely that will come to this zone where there's a gap opening on GBP. You can see there's a gap opening here, and if we look at the daily, we see that there's a big move here. And we see that with that movement, so you see this is the previous support here. Okay, resistance here, which is maybe turning support here, and from here we can expect some bullish momentum on GJ, and this could be a very important area that we can expect for potential trading opportunity. Okay, so you see gold also giving some downward momentum. See that with the starting of this session, I just see that how it is doing. Okay, so when is the session started? Now what we see that gold from the 4-hour perspective, that there is a, for the previous session's liquidity gap, we saw there is another bearish candle is being formed, which is, you know, double doji. Okay, and you can see that's the sign that the bears are very strongly in control in this market. And looking at dollar yen, so as I mentioned, we are bullish on dollar yen and also bearish on gold, both in our entry point. Okay, okay, so typing, thank you. Eurujpy, so BTC USD has moved quite a lot. What do you think about? Okay, we'll look at it. Can news reverse technical analysis? Can news? No, I think that they come hand in hand, because basically the fundamental, you know, plot the technical, so they comes hand in hand. Okay, so it's simple. What you can do is go to your indicator section, okay, and then search for EMA. Maybe you took SMA, so take EMA. Okay, moving average exponential, you must select this one here. Once you select, it will show up here. I think I have one more here, this one. Okay, and then you need to then you need to select 10 and 20 and should be fine. Okay, so let me look over, please. Yeah, look at it. Euro AUD short. So Euro AUD looks bearish. We'll look at it from a middleman. Euro AUD, yeah, I saw that. CHF please. Are you planning to hold dollar yen through tomorrow news? Yeah, I will be. I'm confident on dollar yen. Let's see. I'll be holding the trade until the full TP hit or come down, hit the SL, whatever. I'll be holding the trade. GJ to go to the moon, I think so. Let's look at GBP CAD close. Yeah, kindly. Okay, no problems. GBP CAD and GBP USD. So looking at GBP CAD, okay, looking at the daily, first of all, looking at monthly, we see that from the monthly, weekly. Now GBP CAD, what I think that, as you can see, there is a weekly pin bar. Okay, after the back-to-back threes drop, I think that the price now is likely to go up. Okay, highly likely will create a lower high with this weekly candle and then will reject. High probability, I think that's gonna happen. So this is the resistance on the weekly. Looking at monthly as well, you see this is the monthly, or also there is a, you know, the previous month there is a doji, and we can expect this price to come a little further down for a deeper retracement. Now from the monthly perspective, if we take our Fibonacci starting of this move to the end of the move, we see this is the 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is the minimum. Looking at weekly, we see that this is the resistance level here. Looking at daily, okay, from the daily point of view, we see that the price basically reaching this resistance zone here. Okay, so there is a daily 20 period moving average. So from the 4-hour perspective here, we see that this is the okay, so that could be the situation with GBP CAD. Okay, and again, if I go to the weekly, there is a long week on the weekly, and what I think that okay, so for this purpose, what I think that GBP CAD is highly likely that the price will reach this zone, which is high probability area. As you can see, there's a doji here, okay, very high liquidity area, and also there's a long support here. Okay, and what I think that the price is highly likely that will test this previous support here, turning resistance here, also turning resistance here, and from that level we can expect GBP CAD to have a rejection. Okay, so from that perspective, we can expect GBP CAD to drop from this zone. Okay, so this one is with GBP CAD, and looking at GBP USD. Okay guys, in the meantime, as you have seen, we are running a trade on gold, which is now in our entry, and also we are running trade on dollar yen. Hopefully that we will have a good one on this one. So this is the first day of trading week. We have quite a few days. As you know that the market is trending now, there will be quite a few good trades coming up tomorrow as well, today, later today as well. If you want to learn our strategies, the way we trade, and also trade with us every day in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy to be a profitable trader, learning our strategies, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website, learn our strategies to become an independent trader. Okay, so link in the description. There is a discount going on. So GBP USD, what we see that if I look at the monthly, from the monthly perspective, see that there is a weekly perspective. We see, first of all, from the monthly, we have seen that there was a rejection from here, this narrow candle. Looking at the weekly, we have seen that the price basically created head and shoulder here on the weekly. Okay, now what I see that there is a long weekly doji here. Okay, so with this weekly doji, the price now basically testing the upper week of this weekly doji. And if we look at the daily here, what I see that now today, as you can see, after market open testing this zone, we see now slowly has gone up again. So this is basically the price is moving in a sideway on the lower time, like on the 4-hour. For me to open a sell position on GBP USD, what I need in fact is the price to come to this level. Okay, where if you look at the daily, is exactly with the daily 20 period moving average, could be a very good place, but it may go, may not go. As you can see, gold is now pushing down, so if gold drops, we could see that GBP USD even coming down from here. Okay, so but the way this price action now, it already crossed 20 EMA, tested the neckline support zone of this reversal. So yeah, it could drop from here, because as you can see, with this head and shoulder formation, the price has broken down Okay, and also this is the support zone here, support zone here, support zone here, support zone here, turning resistance here. Okay, so with that movement pardon me, the price already tested the neckline of this previous support, turning resistance. Okay, and I think that from this level we can expect the price to have a rejection. Okay, so with that in mind, what we can expect on GBPUSD to give us, this is the head and shoulder, and we might see that the price coming down from this level. So if we look at gold again, going back to the gold, there is a candle close in 11 minutes. So our trade on gold is running, which is at around, okay, we sold at 1856.20, which is almost at the entry. But I think that, so if you can see the back to back, quite a few sessions red candle, I'm expecting a drop, okay, to this level. Okay, in the meantime, dollar yen also pushing high, so we bought also dollar yen at around our entry at 67. So this one is not correct here. Just looking at all of these guys to see. Okay, so let me look at the chat. 30. Okay, so look at US30. Thanks coach for GBP CAD. Yeah, I said is gold reversal pattern does not reach 2000. Who can be 2000? Yeah, JP, absolutely look at it. Okay, so we see that you can see DXY now from this support again having a rejection. Okay, so there is a probability for DXY to be bullish. to be strongly bullish in this movement. So I'm coming back to gold again. You see this is structure, guys, on gold. This is a purely, this is a purely bearish structure now on gold forming, so which is pretty much highly likely that it will break down. Okay, the reason what I'm thinking is, you see this after this strong impulse and then this structure, you see that it's in fact highly bearish price action and market structure. Okay, so on dollar yen as well, we see some good movement happening, which is pretty good for us. As you can see, dollar yen started with this middleman, has broken out of this resistance level here, guys. Okay, so you see that with this strong movement with this middleman, dollar yen every session was creating series of higher high and higher low. Now this is the impulse on the first 2 day of trading week, and you know that the reason I bought dollar yen here is because there's only one reason. Is you can see that if you closely look at here, this is what, guys, the real education, as I talk about, that always look at the past to see what happened in the past. And as you can see, dollar yen here, there is a huge liquidity gap, okay, with this long wick candle. Now with that liquidity gap, okay, what we see that the price basically from this support zone here, okay, so there is a support here, support here, support here, okay, support, it's a bunch of support, and we saw that the price basically grab liquidity from the support. There is a back-to-back twice liquidity grab, and then we have seen this impulse to the upside. Okay, so this is the starting of this breakout, which is a very important candle. Why? Because if you closely look at, you'll see this candle grab liquidity from this support. Okay, and also there is a long wick at the top and created this movement to the upside. Okay, so with this is a typical middleman. With this middleman, what we see that back to back quite a few sessions the price created this bullish move, and when this candle closed, this is where we bought dollar yen. And I think that this is forming a doji. We might see that double doji here, okay, and then we might see that dollar yen is going to the upside in this direction. So let's see what happened. I'm pretty confident that dollar yen will go up and gold will go down, and hopefully that we will have both of this trade is winning. And as you can see, according to our strategy, we see quite a few signals coming up here. One, we see that there's a strong buy signal here, and that's the propel this price to the upside. Okay, so this is our TF indicator available for all the students who are trading with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, who are lifetime member. If you want to have that indicator, I will invite you to join our lifetime access plan. There is a link in the description area. There is a discount going on, and thank you for your support to this academy. This is the best trading education you will ever find. So looking at, let me look at the other pairs, CAD-JPY. Okay, before I go to the CAD-JPY, let me look at the, does CPI shows USD potential direction for the month? I don't think that Turang that CPI will show the potential direction for the month. It might give you a short-term spike. Basically, mainly the market mover is NFP. You see this if you closely look at that GBP USD. Okay. Now GBP USD, during the day before NFP, this middleman has formed. Let me show you and then you understand what I mean. Okay. And this middleman, this is a perfect textbook middleman that we first defined that way. Okay, almost same week as the same body is the definition of perfect, the middleman. So middleman, this GBP USD forming with this middleman grab liquidity, and then we have seen this impulse to the downside, and this is the change of trend. And as you can see, afterwards there has been significant movement, and this movement is still on. You can see that still the price action is bearish. So this is the market mover. Okay, and this is the news candle here. So NFP is in fact a market mover. Okay, other news, I didn't see that basically change in trend. It's a short-term spike, or you'll see that some liquidity grab just to propel the price. This is what I have seen normally. Okay, so let me look at, guys, there is a candle close. Let me look at all of them to see how the market is moving. AUD and ZD, I think that it's changing to downtrending market. Aussie CHF, Euro dollar, Aussie and CAD CHF, CHF JPY, AUD USD, DXY. I'm just looking at all of them to see how. So Euro CHF, I think you might see that this price moving. Probably after this one we might see bearish move. Euro GBP, there is a strong bearish engulfer on Euro GBP. Okay, we see that there is a daily candle that has a very strong liquidity grab on Euro GBP. Weekly price action bearish. We might see that this price coming to this level here on the monthly. Okay, so this price on the monthly on a support zone here. Okay guys, so we'll be opening a position on Euro GBP short. Okay, we'll place our pending order here, because I will explain why I'm opening this position, and also I'll send the same trade alert to the students. This is a community trade to help the traders to learn and grow as a trader. Keep in mind that everything in this channel doing is only for educational purpose, nothing to be taken any kind of investment advice, as I'm a trader. I'm not any kind of financial advisor. So I will strictly recommend you to open all the trades in your demo account to learn trading. I will explain why I'm opening this trade. So Euro GBP, first let me tell you how to manage the risk. So there is around first let me open in my and let me send it to the students. So we are already running 2 trades, so this will be the 3rd trade. So 2 VIP trade, 1 live trade. So Euro GBP, this one will be placing as a pending order. Okay, sell limit, so either hit or doesn't hit. So we see that Euro GBP 28 pip stop loss, okay, 28 pip SL on Euro GBP. Okay, so okay, so let me tell you how to manage the risk. Go to the website. This is our Forex Trading Wizard Academy website, www.forextradingwizard.com. This is our website. Visit the website, click this position size calculator, and then go to this section where you can find this position size calculator. Select the currency pairs Euro GBPs. You can search here Euro GBP, okay, and your currency pair could be USD or AUD. Say USD, okay, and stop loss peep. How many peep we have here? Around 28 peep stop loss. Okay, so assume that your account balance in a demo account could be around $1,000 or anything like that. Okay, so you'll risk in money. Let's say in a $1,000 account you risk $10 and calculate. Let's say your account is $2,000, USD $10, $20 risk. Okay, so around 0.03 lot. So if your account is 1,000, your risk is, let's assume the $10. Okay, so you around 0.03 lot for $1,000. So it could be different in your account. So this is the pending order. Now I explain why I have opened this position and what's the reason behind this trade, so that you can learn, guys. The focus is only in learning, not in making money. Making money, everyone knows. When you learn how to trade, you can make money. My job is to give you the education, your job is to make money. So now let me tell you why I have opened this position. Looking at first of all monthly. Now from the monthly perspective, what we see that Euro GBP, there has been a significant bounce from this monthly resistance level. Okay, so with that bounce, what we can expect Euro GBP at least to come to this support. As you can see, there's a monthly opening and closing zone here. If we look at the weekly perspective here, we see that Euro GBP from the weekly, there is a bearish candle followed by a narrower candle here. Okay, so what we could potentially see that Euro GBP is coming down, because the previous week you see there is a long red candle. This week we have seen that the price basically is rejecting. Now what I think that the price highly likely that will come to this 20 EMA on the weekly, and also there is a doji you can see, which is in fact high liquidity area. Now if we look at the daily, now the reason mainly why I have opened this trade is you can see that from the daily the price crossed this daily doji and then now closing back below as a bearish candle. That has in fact a very good liquidity graph. I always, you see that I always give a good emphasis on liquidity, is because liquidity is the key in trading. Now if I look at the lower time frame perspective on the 4-hour, you see there is a long bearish engulfer, you can see that, and this is in fact crossed the previous one's high as well. So back to back there was a liquidity gap here, this one crossed that one as well and then closed back as a bearish engulfer. Now guys, keep in mind, trading is all about patience. We need to be patient here for this price to come and test this level. If it doesn't, then we will not be entering the trade for a good risk to reward ratio. And back to back two sessions high has been crossed, which is in fact a very good trading opportunity. Hopefully that it will work out. Okay, we'll look at it in the meantime. Okay guys, so this is what we will be placing the pending order along with two trades we are running on dollar, yen and gold. And in the meantime, any trades coming up, you will not be missing anything. Guys, make sure you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel for any updates. So euro dollar, guys, in the meantime, I want to introduce you, I want to know more about you. Let me know where you are from, which city or country you are from. It will really help me to be more connected with you. Well, I was looking at US30. Okay, so US30, looking at monthly, what we see that this is a very narrow range on US30. This is monthly candle, as you can see, just moving in a support and resistance. Looking at the weekly, we see back to back two weekly dodges. Okay, now looking at the daily perspective, what we see that from the daily, there is in fact, from the daily, this is the support zone. There is a strong bounce here. Okay, so with that bounce from US30 from the daily, we see that today the price so far bulls couldn't make much. Now from the 4-hour, we see that after this impulse, the price corrected certain level. I think that if we see that, let's say gold and gold is dropping or dollar yen is going up, we might see some downward movement on US30 or maybe sideways, because you can see that US30 created a double top here, a 4-hour time frame, and then broken down. So this is the neckline of this double top, also very important level here, okay, which is in fact acted here as resistance here, acting here as support, okay, which is also turning here as resistance. And from this level we can expect that US30 to continue to drop. So this is the zone that I'll be waiting for to see, to test properly, or to give us even this one strong bearish price action can give us potential selling opportunity. I think that US30 is bearish in one word, if I say. Thank you very much. South Africa, Germany, Philippines, amazing, awesome. Thank you very much for joining from such a long distance. It was really pleasure to have some time with you guys. I'm sure that you guys will be very successful as a trader. I'm sure that you guys already successful as a trader, and just you need to believe in yourself. So we see that GBP USD with its 20 EMA test. Now we see the price okay, so let me look at, just looking at all of them on the daily. Looks like that going back to gold again, back and forth. What I think that, so there is a dodgy gold close, as you can see, which is in fact still bearish, okay, creating a series of lower high. Okay, so what I think, guys, that I think that there could be a massive move on dollar yen. Okay, pardon me, on gold. There could be. Okay, sometimes gold does that. If we see the narrower candle forming narrower dojis, and suddenly you see that gold is melting, and in that case we might see that gold is coming to this very important liquidity zone, probably will break this low 1823. The way the price action forming, you see, I don't think that bulls will be able to break this high. You see that this channel, can see, is a falling channel. Now a falling channel, will break down first. Okay, and this, because this market has a momentum. If you look at the monthly, you see that there is a what I can say, this is the level at 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is 1828. Okay, and from the daily and weekly perspective, this is where I see that basically the price okay, guys, so you see Euro GBP now going up to the point where we have placed our pending order. Keep it like that. Okay, well, I hope that this one will work out. Might see some bullish move to this level, and then we could see drop on this one. Okay, so Euro NZD, we saw there is a narrower middleman here. Let me look at you. So it looks like that Euro getting weaker, guys. You can see Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD has formed also a very strong middleman. I think Euro might have a strong drop. Okay, let's look at the news calendar, what is coming tomorrow, which is very important. And today, if you look at the Forex fact, which is probably that news website, but I see that GBP news coming up tomorrow 6 p.m. and then what we see that 12:30 a.m. that's tomorrow, the same time USD. So GBP and USD pairs getting very volatile. Okay, so which is good for us, isn't it? So Euro AUD looks like that we might see a good move on Euro AUD, bearish. Okay, for me it's bearish. You can see there is a middleman with this 20 EMA retest on Euro AUD. For me, Euro GBP, Euro AUD, both bearish. Okay, looks like that Euro AUD may be strongly bearish than Euro GBP. All right, guys, so you see that Euro GBP and Euro AUD is bearish. Euro NZD in the similar way bearish. Okay, we see that gold looks like bearish. So basically we see strengthening in DXY. Okay, just looking at quickly all of them. Okay, so you have opened a trade on Euro GBP, like we placed the pending order, that it will be triggered, and Euro AUD, on all of them Euro AUD looks very impressively bearish. Price on a monthly support, so we might see a drop, and then we might see again retreat back. So we could see that Euro AUD probably will break this monthly support, and then immediately we might see a rise. So that could give us in fact a good movement, isn't it? On the monthly, if the price drop to this support level here on the month, on the 4 hour, which is in fact quite a good movement, isn't it? 73 pip move is quite good movement on Euro AUD. Okay, Okay guys, so what you're gonna do is we'll be opening trade on Euro AUD by market, okay, and we will close the pending order on Euro GBP, okay. So the reason is Euro AUD looks a bit better than Euro GBP, so we'll be opening the Euro AUD trade by market. Let me give you the same way. First let me do mine, then look at it. So close the pending order for Euro GBP, and then we will Euro AUD will open by market, okay. So around 38 pip SL on Euro AUD, close Euro GBP pending order, because we don't want to double up Euro trade. Okay, so to do that, go to the website again, select currency pair Euro AUD, okay, to find out the lot size, which is very important guys. Don't trade blindly. So there are 38 pip stop loss on this one. Assume that your demo account balance is 1000, your risk is $10. So if you calculate, which will be around 0.04 lot if you are trading on $1000 demo account. So keep in mind, everything here is only for educational purpose and nothing to be taken as any kind of investment advice. So Euro AUD trade, I will explain now why I have opened this trade and also sent to the students. Now if I turn on our TF indicator, we see that back-to-back 3 sell signal on Euro AUD in this zone, and this is why we have, as you can see, the previous sessions we have seen a sell signal on Euro AUD according to our TF indicator. Now this TF indicator is basically our TF or trend following strategy translated into a Python script, available for all the lifetime students who are trading with us. Now this is basically our our strategy, all the rules given into this for so that it becomes easier for the students to scan the trade in the market. Okay, so Euro AUD we have opened here with proper risk management. Okay, risk management is the key guys, keep in mind. Okay, so we'll keep the trade running guys. Make sure you join the free Telegram channel, link in the description. If there is any update on the trade that we are opening, I will keep you posted on the free Telegram channel. Make sure you join that free Telegram channel if you want frequent update and many other educational things. Early today also I have posted some content on free Telegram channel about our plan on USD CHF. So anything, if you don't want to miss out, you can find a link in the description for the free Telegram channel. So as I mentioned that guys, everything so in this channel is only for educational purpose. So we almost have done with what we did for today. So we'll keep running these 3 trades and I will keep you updated tomorrow how we are doing on these all of them. Guys, make sure you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. With that said, I'm gonna end this session. I'll see you tomorrow in this live session again, and also don't forget to check out the website link in the description area. Also subscribe, press that bell notification so that you don't miss out any of the updates, analysis and educational content that we are posting every single day. So with that in mind, thank you very much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow in this live session. Until then, stay happy and manage your risk.